Hi, this is Hanegraaff, president of the Christian Research Institute and host of the Bible Answer Men broadcast with another Hank Unplugged short. Just moments ago, I received the news that Britain's Queen Elizabeth died at age 96. Her husband preceded her in death a year ago at the age of, I think it was 99, almost 100. But in this Hank Unplugged short, I want to highlight the reality that Queen Elizabeth was crystal clear about the reality that the teachings of Christ served as her guide throughout the entirety of her very, very long life. In the end, she reigned as Queen of the United Kingdom for some 70 years. And during that reign, she was crystal clear that Jesus Christ was the King that she serves. In the foreword of a book titled The Servant Queen and the King She Serves, the Queen actually expressed profound gratitude to God for his steadfast love throughout the duration of her life. But she was also aware of the reality that, as the Orthodox funeral service puts it, death is the great equalizer. In the grave, kings and beggars dwell together. And as Dr. Andrew Geleris, author of a book titled Money and Salvation, The Good Way, an author that I interviewed on a Hank Unplugged podcast, did an incredible interview and an incredible book, and that book is available to those who stand shoulder to shoulder with us in the battle for life and truth. But in that book, Dr. Geleris points out that from the perspective of eternity, only during the relatively brief interval between birth and death does anyone have any control over anything. And even that control is somewhat illusory. When, for example, we purchase a home or a plot of land, we claim that we own that home or that plot of land. But the reality is this: that land has already had other owners, and many in the future may well own that land or home as well. So I own a home and I can say, yes, I own a particular home. But in reality, the minute I die, I don't own that home. The only thing I might own, and even that is illusory, is the little plot of land in which I'm buried. The land, the wealth, the honors of this world are all temporary. Only one life soon will be past. Only what's done for Christ will last. I was just rememorizing the Sermon on the Mount. I've had opportunity to quote that sermon, Matthew chapter 5, chapter 6, and chapter 7, on many occasions throughout my life, but I was brushing up on it and struck once again by the words of Jesus when he said, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal, but store for yourselves treasures in heaven where moth and rust do not destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Queen Elizabeth was extraordinarily wealthy, one of the wealthiest individuals on planet Earth. But the question today for Queen Elizabeth is not, did I have wealth on earth, but how did I use that wealth to store up treasure for myself in heaven? And that she most certainly did. Any claim of ownership requires a suspension of historical awareness. We only have temporary possessions, and therefore we must lay up for ourselves treasures in heaven. Queen Elizabeth seemed as though she would live forever, but now she's absent the body, and she is experiencing the eternal condition. And so it will be for all of us. Thus, what we do now counts for all eternity. We were designed to progress from one glory to another. So her progression continues and will even continue after Jesus appears a second time, when the soul that has left the body will return to a body that is resurrected, immortal, imperishable, incorruptible. And then she will continue to learn and grow and develop and forever explore the glories of an ineffable God and the inconceivable, unfathomable universe that he has created. A universe that we will explore but never exhaust, and a God that we will explore and never exhaust. Thanks for tuning in.